Amateur Artist Mark D. Chandler here, once again from Mainland. Yeah, got me a Christmas present. One I bought for myself. Spared y'all the lengthy time of unwrapping the Christmas paper and opening up the box and unwrapping all the good stuff. But it's the PFM40 from Mr. David Canterbury. Yeah, that's him. I've washed this thing out with soap, and I've already done a boil test there on my gas one. The gas one stove. It's also stainless steel. The GS 800 mini stove uses butane, but now I got my Trangia in there, trying out with the windscreen, and got some denatured alcohol in there. And I see already, yeah, there it goes, there it is. I see the discoloration right there in the stainless steel already, because that puppy there is like super hot up in there. Yeah. Now I got in this here configuration here, you're supposed to do it kind of like this right here so you can grab the handles on the side to be able to pull it out. But the cup, bowl, fry pan, saucepan, whatever you want to call it, is sitting on top. I've got it on the opposite side. Yeah, that's relatively cool. Got actual water in there. And I put this right here with some water in it just to see how much this is going to heat up, and that's cool to touch. So I figured that once this thing gets a boiling, it ought to do something here with the water, shouldn't it? Oh, you would think so. Using it as a double boiler, kind of in a way. Yeah, we'll find out. These rings right here, eventually I am going to have to get a piece of wood, and yeah, I'm going to get me a little small broom handle and keep it with the kit. But these little D rings right here, they are stout. They don't flop around. Yep, that's something I gotta do. That's another project. It's gonna be a little time consuming, but kind of interesting and fun. But yeah, see how that starting to stain on the metal there as it is. But that's what's to be expected. Even after washing every part down with soap and water, making sure there was no oil on it. Trying to prevent that. But you ain't gonna be able to prevent it. All of them do this on all the YouTube videos. I've noticed that. But anyway, yeah, this is the first preview, first look of it, and I'm just gonna let y'all enjoy, just like I'm trying to enjoy. Gotta get ready to go to the mother-in-law's house and eat supper with them for Christmas Day. This is Christmas Day, by the way. Bye, y'all. Amateur Artist Mark D. Chandler here once again from Mainland, and what you're looking at there is a British military gas mask container doohickey thing. And I saw a video here on YouTube that says these things will fit the Pathfinder M40, and boy does it ever, and then some. So I went ahead and bought this right here, along with what's inside the Pathfinder PFM40 as a Christmas present myself. And so I'm going to show you that this is used 866, and this in immaculate condition. It's a little bit dirty, a little bit. I don't know if I can machine wash that thing there or not, but we ain't going to try that right now. We're just going to go ahead and show something here. It's called a stick that is very useful. So let me go ahead and open this right here up, right quick. Has snap there and then Velcro, opens all the way up. In here I do have the Pathfinder M40. Yes, it'll come out. I'm hung up on something. Well, let me do this. The Stanley Adventure Camp Cook Set with those Art Trail cup. It fits in there. This stick right here. This stick is what I'm going to sit there and make this video about. Yes, a stick. And here's the Pathfinder that I'm very, very proud of. I'm enjoying this thing right here, and believe you me, I don't like this right here. It's like in the way. It comes in handy, it's useful, but it gets in the way. Now, also in here is my actual U.S. military miss kit, actual vintage, and I keep this in here too because all three happen to fit inside this British gas mask container duty thing here. And but this stick right here, I whittled this thing out today. Let me go and get a close up here. You're like, what's so special about a damn stick? Well, let me tell you, it's got a lot of uses, this here stick. Nothing fancy. It's made out of pecan limb fell down here behind the house, and this is about the length, the straightest I can find on that limb, and it's about the right diameter. So I went in and cut it off. Now here we go. This is what we're going to be talking about. Let's get our British lad over out of the way. We're going to sit and stand over here to the side, because we ain't talking about standing today. Hold on. Don't roll away, stick. Don't roll away on me. First, got to pull this thing out of this. This is the stove stand combination windscreen combo. Everyone's seen the video. You got to sit there and fold these legs up. You know what I'm saying? Got to fold them out the way. They kind of like only go one way. It took me a little getting used to. So you take it and fold this right here up. Fold this one here up. That way your pot will sit down there on top of those. And let's here's a Trangia. We're gonna pretend the Trangia is lit. Just set that over on top of it like that right there, and you start your cooking process. Now, here's a reason for the stick. Let me open this right here up. Got another little surprise. This is what we're going to be focusing on right here. We got inside here is a Stansport spot. The Stansport billy can type of style that happens to fit inside of it. And with a lid on it, you can actually turn this into an oven. You can actually bake in this thing. Now, I've not tried that yet, but I'm just saying you can, in theory. Let me get this back off. We're going to set this main pot to the side. And we're going to set this down the side of it like it's supposed to go. Like I say, pretending this thing here is hot. You got these D-rings, which you try to snap up. Now, they're kind of like tensions. They're not easy. They don't flop around. They're not easy to fall over. Here's the handle I made because of what Blackie Thomas and all the rest of them say. You take that and pull these D-rings back down toward the end of the stick here, and now what you got is you got an actual handle, because that flame comes out and heats this handle up something bad. I mean, awful bad. It gets super hot. So you have to have this actual wooden handle on there. You wiggle it off, and now hold on, I didn't do it right. Gotta make sure I got it right. And by holding this D-ring here at the back, this end of the handle here is not hot on the metal. You can take it, and now the thing don't flip over. Normally what happens is it does flip over. Like this does this, right like that. I don't like that. So they kind of call this a lid, skillet, whatever. And so when I whittled this here stick, it took me like an hour to do this, because I ain't got no woodworking skills. And a bastard file, yeah, an actual bastard file. And so now I made myself a handle. So now when this thing gets hot, I don't have to rely on this metal handle. I can reach back here and pick it up without burning myself. Usually the end of it it's not that hot from all the testing I've been doing. But now the skillet don't flop over. But now, this thing also has another use. when your Trangia is burning and going full force, this outside windscreen combination stove pot stand gets super damn hot. So I cut a notch in the back of it here, put two little small notches here. So now I can get down, and let me show you this. I'm going to get the camera and show you, because there's no reason to have just a wooden stick that you can't use it. You've got to have it to be able to use it for something else. Dual purpose. So right now the snuffer is on there. Let me take it off. We're going to pretend this cap is off, and we got a full flame in there, and this thing gets super hot. So now we got this stick. We slide here to the pot stand. Remember, that flame is going. We kick it back, and we pick up the pot stand off of it. Set it down the side. Now we're able to put our snuffer on there and stuff it out. That's why I made this stick the way I made this stick. There you go, folks. Now, one other thing I'm going to show you here. Put this back down. The stick also is versatile. Once this thing is heated up and burning, and you got to maneuver this thing around, you can take the stick here and these slots, kind of canter it, and you can move it around and adjust it for the wind direction. What I'm trying to say here, because you don't want the wind more or less blowing in the opposite direction. Let's just say the wind is coming from this direction, like this. What generally is going to make the flames come down on this side right here, and that means your actual handle is going to get super dang hot, because the flames are coming out this way. You can turn the whole unit around, yes you can, but I'm saying once you got this pot off, once you get it off and you don't have anything here to grab it with, say you don't have any gloves, you can use this to maneuver it around, poke and prod, and at the same time be able to reach down here on the opposite side, catch it there on that lip, bend it up, and lift your windscreen off the Trangia. Let this be cooling down. Pop your snuffer on there, let it be going out and cooling down while you're trying to eat your meal. I cooked a hormel tamales, a can of hormel tamales in this thing today, and that's the only damage I've seen to it. It's got a little discoloration in there, just a little bit. It's clean, but you know, once the metal starts heating up, you're going to always have some discoloration. There's a logo. That logo side is fine. A little bit of heat, yellow ball heat. Well, I use denatured alcohol, and it turned out the same way. Got a little discoloration. But anyway, that's it, folks. That's it. This video is all about the stick. Imagine how many folks will sit there and try to use multi-tools and stuff like that, trying to pick this thing up and move around like me. A little stick. Not just a handle, but it comes in handy for removing that windscreen too. A little bit of thought, ingenuity. Took me about an hour to do this thing. A little over an hour. Because as I wheeled it down and got this thing here working, I got to thinking about it. Well, I can use it for something else. Yeah. Until next time, Amateur Artist Mark D channel once again from Manland. Wishing you and all a very happy YouTube experience out there, and remember this. Pathfinder PFM40, along with the USGI military mess kit. Oh wait, I gotta show you this too. Oh, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. You know, this is the lid for this thing. But once you've got it in place and you're cooking, see these things snap down? They do. They're holding there pretty good. Hold on. Let me set this down. There we go. Military skillet. which is part of the mess kit. At least here on this table, once everything's out of the way, has a self-propping lid. Now you have a lid for your PFM40. That came in handy when I was making them tamales. Daggum right. And of course I use a skillet to actually serve it with, because they're wrapped in paper, not actual corn husks. But boy, were they delicious. Brought back memories. Bye, y'all.